There's a monster under my bed, and at my window there's a dragon. I accepted the challenge, it turned me into a savage. I broke a promise to myself again. I don't know why I am so vulnerable. They try to help, but I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable. Both my feet planted when most people would've panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged. I'm not afraid of the boogeyman. Instead I look at him like he's a friend. There's not a monster out there in the world that's scarier than the one that's within. There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
Not to say this, no, but I'm hated so. My religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow. When I spray this flow, I created more. Creatures are like when I heat up the mic, I'm a breed of the night, but I'm tainted though. By the darkness I'm binded, I sparked it and shined it. They find it cause mine is woe. But that they label me a demon seed, wanna disable me to see them bleed, hinder me fatally and see them grieve, no. You would not believe the creature inside me. If you deceive, Khalifa's lively. We disagree when people defy me or try to take his. Whatever the fuckery toward them, you don't wanna wake this. You forsake his with a sacred, then it's over no matter what your faith is. I'm a creature.
There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
Yeah, I managed to get myself in trouble, all of this pain. Yeah, I'm damn in the dope, but dose of liquor's always to blame. If I could keep myself sober, I keep my hands to myself. I take a shot and it's over, that's how I end up in hell. I hope I don't pass it down to my offspring. They get everything from their daddy, feel like I'm addicted to all things. There's no reason to change, gone too far now. And I'm stuck in my ways, back at the bar now. They say I'm a flirt and they right, I ain't perfect, alright. So when I'm thirsty and perking and purposely searching for something that's hurting me so I just can't back up and go, I just back out of it slow. That's how it go, I knock the back out the hole. What next like I don't know. Okay. I think he be laughing at me, hands be grabbing at me. Feel like God let it happen to me, dab it blast for me. And these be a tab it dash really. Okay, yeah. I think I better let it go. Either that or I gotta let it know. And I can't do that.
There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
All right, let's check the sound here. Let me know if you can all hear me. I had so many tick. And now, of course, I got friggin' po-po and ambulances going by. Just let me know you hear. That is Jelly Roll with Tech 9. The song is called Creature. Hello, damn it, Darcy. Hello, Chaotic. David Jones. Laura B. Nissa. Everybody else. Just sitting in my mobile office, drinking my coffee. You ever want a coffee so bad, and then you drive away, and then you take a sip, and it's just not what you expected? That's me right now. And now I got all these background noises, of course, right at the beginning of the live, so just give me a moment. No, I'm not busted. But somebody else apparently is. Let me just mute out for a second, because it's going to get loud. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Something's going down. Alright, that's better. Dodge that one. Where does a person begin? Where should I begin with this? I'm probably going to have commentary from others, but I was listening to a clip, yesterday. I kind of wish I hadn't, but I guess it's good I did. I heard a little clip of Gypsy's live that was taking many digs on me, and it's like, you have to remember, if you're going to make comments, that just opens yourself up for, a response. I had no plans on doing anything like this whole tit for tat, and I don't plan to keep going back and forth because it's really kind of silly. What I see is from my perspective, you got mad at somebody and then you just threw everyone away that was attached to that person. I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but it also sounds like there was lots of resentments held, and it's kind of weird to pretend to like someone if you're holding all these weird resentments instead of communicating. So I jotted some notes down last night, so I think I'm an official script writer. Freeside stole a Nissan in my area. That's cool. We can meet up for coffee. I just got a shitty one anyways, and I'm pissy because I hurt myself yesterday grooming my dog. So, let's go. Let's go, Freeside. You got people after you anyways. You better watch out. Save Freeside. The Freakin', do you ever sleep? I saw you live. Oh, the Freakin', you do lives? What? I'm gonna have to sub to you. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. I keep finding people that have lives that I didn't know about. Well, what it is, Amber, is I actually live near the police station and the fire department, and I'm on kind of off a main road, so whenever stuff goes down, I hear it. We stand with Freeside. That's right. Hashtag I stand with Freeside. Manchester Vicky's been in the hospital. Yeah, it's kind of, if you missed like one day here, that can be like 3 weeks. You know how it goes here around these streets. Or one incident, you're screwed, not knowing where you are. Free mom in. Freeside. We'll keep you safe, Freeside. I don't know what you did, Freeside, but I think you got Jody on your ass. Or maybe it was somebody else. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't bash me, bro. So, anyways, the beginning of my reactions to Gypsy's live on 10/7. She spoke about the Mean Girls being compared to communism. Nicolina is a communist, and everyone has to do everything she says and only go in chat she tells you. Her family fought hard for her freedom, so she wants nothing to do with us. All right, fair enough. Communism. Nicolina, you communist. I'll take your commentary on that later if you'd like. If you would care to do a reaction on your communist accusation. Um, it was said on your live, Gypsy, you told me to do a live about your complaints and make a bunch of money. So you wanted me to go live and comment and make a bunch of money. Those were your words. So are you mad because I got super chats in my last live? That's what I'm kind of getting at. That's what it feels like. I could be off there, but that was a weird comment to make. I'm sorry. I'm sorry people gave me some super chats in my last live, I guess, because they wanted to and it's their money. Yeah. There was a complaint from Gypsy that I'm doing all this crafty stuff for everyone and never promoted her. Oh, thank you, new member, Nick. Not Nick. Is that your other account? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where was I? Gypsy complained I'm doing all this crafty stuff for everyone and never promoted her. I didn't make her panels, no t-shirts. None of the skills I have were used to promote her channel, and she said this is what I do for a business, and I never supported her. Well, I think I supported you. I shared all of your lives. You had a wrench in my channel. I know at one point you told me if people don't give you a wrench, they don't support you. You were frequently complimented and shared by all. I heard lots of people complimenting you, in fact. The reason I had extra time for doing videos and working on some of my craft projects is I'm not doing the shows every day. So yeah, I've been trying to get back into some of my art. So if you're assuming my recent wood art video was myself making something for another channel. It was not. I was simply testing a product called torch paste. I needed a logo or something to make a stencil for. So I was looking on my computer, and the Mean Girls logo happened to be in the correct file format of PNG, so I simply tested a product on scrapwood. I've not currently made anyone anything. And what else is false? I do not make things for a living, though at different times in my life I've been able to on the side when possible. I tend to make a lot near Christmas because I like to do anything I can to spoil my boy because he believes in Santa Claus and he will forever, and he has a hard life that he doesn't deserve and he goes through pain all the time. So yeah, that's my choice near Christmas. I do bust my ass to make it happen for my kid, like many parents do. I cannot always commit to time frames to always complete orders in a professional, timely manner, so I mainly do gifts and only occasional order requests that don't have any deadlines. There's serious, complex medical issues in my household that could greatly impact order time frames, and I can't handle the stress. My child has to come first, so I wasn't around for um, much for a few days this week due to another episode of serious health issues in my household. I live every day not knowing when the health episodes will occur, so most often if people have kids or family in good health, they may not consider that families with chronic health problems, the stuff that that we go through, and why we don't do things or why we can't, because we have to put the family first. Um, Gypsy, I didn't know I was supposed to make shirts for your channel. Was I supposed to make cups, keychains, mouse pads, necklaces, anything else? I carry low stock of most of my items because as I said, I mostly do gifting and some requests. I would have to order blank items, pay the shipping to get them to my house, design and make them again, and then ship them again to you or that person. So I don't have the extra funds on hand to order a bunch of blanks. I would like to, though. I would like to have that available to offer others. But that's why I don't promote myself as a seller. I'm just someone that has the ability and skill. I have lots of skills in different areas because, I taught myself. That doesn't mean I offer my skills to everyone. I have when I was able to make a few creators on here small amounts of gifts or merchandise, but those were also given to somebody as a fundraiser to help another YouTuber battling cancer. God rest her soul, that's not here, and you all know who that is. I donated to others. I don't even sell on my own channel yet. I could if I choose to at any time, though. That's why it's all dependent on me, on all the factors I mentioned above, you know? So, question is, was I supposed to offer shirts? Did I ever hear you interested in any shirts? Did I fail to read your mind? Yes, once again I did. My bad. Did you really say multiple times in your last few days that I didn't laugh when you wanted me to? Because I thought we were always laughing together. When you hear someone say you didn't laugh when I wanted you to, do you know how crazy that sounds? Does anyone know how crazy that sounds? Because to me it does. That's just me. Pretty sure that most that watched your show would say that we were usually laughing and having a good time. I think it appeared that way to many. Well, I don't know what you guys think. Um, It may seem convenient now that you have an issue with Nicolina, that now I didn't laugh when you wanted me to. Is that it? Um, there was a comment. 1 second, I gotta take a sip of this coffee. I'm just so aggravated today. I'm in a bit of agony today. What's up, Nitro? Oh, Nitro, not to get off track on my script writing that I did, but I had to ask you something. I was in that guy Kelly's chat last night, and he asked me to share his chat out. Do you know if he has a problem with Rosie? Because I didn't want to promote somebody that picks on her, but I have no idea if there's any kind of problem. Maybe you could just let me know in the chat. I mainly went in there to see if you'd go in there, but I didn't see you. Yeah. Oh, look, there's more. So I'm sorry if I'm missing some of the chat. I'm trying to kind of stay focused. So the next topic would be my He has a very big. Wait, let me go back. Oh, I didn't know that. That's terrible. Because Nicolina mentioned it, Nitro, and I just wanted to be on the same page because I didn't know that. So, Rosie, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I kind of wanted to figure it out for myself, Nitro, and like test it out, like see what it's all about, see how the people in the chat are. So, yeah, I hung in there a little bit last night, but not too much, just because I had nothing to, I was kind of half listening. So, the next subject was, yeah, I didn't know that. It was about, okay, I'm pretty open, yeah. one of the things I'm open about is having ADD because I kind of joke around about it. I mean, there's other things that I haven't shared and other health problems, but that's not going to go on here because it doesn't matter. You know, you guys wouldn't care about, or it doesn't have any impact on YouTube. So I'll talk about the ADD though. Gypsy, do you remember when a comment was made to you by another creator about your mental health meds and getting them straightened out? You made the statement that you were being gaslighted. So what makes it think it's okay for you to try and imply that I need to listen to you about needing meds for focus? Your exact words were, "Don't tell me your excuses. You have ADD because I do, and I'm a responsible adult and I go to the doctor." And then you followed it by your clapping machine hands, clapping for yourself. So why do you have a right to tell me what I need to do? I mean, about medications. You got pissy at Nicolina for, quote, gaslighting you, quote. I mean, you seem sometimes all over the place yourself and clearly are not medicated for your ADD. But I would never say such shit to you, but since you mentioned it, you're going to get a response. Thank you, Ghost, for joining. Thank you. And I really don't like doing shit like this, but do you see the position I'm in? If someone's going to say stuff, you say it back. I'm not trying to be the bad person, and I didn't have any resentments or anything. But when you hear the shit you just heard, when somebody's your friend, I feel compelled to speak out. It's my right. So don't take it the wrong way if there's bushwatchers thinking I'm being mean or anything, because there's other people, there might be people in other chats, other channels that have had similar experiences, you know? You said many times in your lives that you wanted to take yourself off all your meds, or that you did, and that you take kratom because it's natural in a plant. You said you were done with pharmaceuticals. So which is it? You're a responsible adult who goes to the doctor and takes their meds, or you took yourself off everything for the plant called kratom? I'm pretty sure that's not doctor recommended for self-medicating, but I know many people take it, but depends on what health problem you're using it for. Some people just take it for withdrawing off opiates. Some people take it for pain, but it doesn't come without risks. That's why, I mean, I wouldn't, from what I read, I wouldn't probably touch it ever. And they might take it off the market anyway, so I wouldn't want to, get used to something like that, and then they take it off the market. They can't control it, and they're not making money off of it, so I'm pretty sure the government will take it off the shelf. Um, it sounds like you were not a friend and harbored resentment the whole time. I find it strange, for all the stuff I did. I supported you, moved through channels with you, talked with you on the phone when you were upset, tipped you on your show, tipped you off your show, gave you good feedback, advice, ease your mind when you were upset. So who does this overnight? You literally stated you were mad at Nicolina, then the next day announced anyone affiliated with their channel can't mod in yours or be in yours. That's your choice to cast that judgment. But um, simple communication for everything, and now you're attempting to be hateful for this for no reason. You could have prevented most of this. As I said, I don't read minds, and most people don't. But it's funny how your problem with Nicolina then turns into, complaining about Sarah. So when all your complaints were due to lack of communication. Here's an example. Sarah was banging around her dishwasher on my live. Well, I mean, let me say, your shows can be long. They had no set time block, no start or no ending. So it's a little hard sometimes to catch up on your household. So I don't apologize. I do not apologize for the one time I began loading my dishwasher and then I stopped when you asked what the noise was. I stopped. You really harbor resentment for the one time I loaded a dish in my dishwasher after I stopped? You still have resentment? I mean, wow. That's fucking wow to me. I mean, another one was complaining about my walks on the beach, or as you say, playing with rocks. But Gypsy, I asked you many times if it was too loud. Your audience said they liked it. I cannot, once again, read minds. But once again, it sounds to me like simple communication, such as saying, it's too loud for me, and I would have done my thing. And I, in fact, remember you did keep muting me out, so I left it muted in between talking. You said I kept unmuting myself. I unmuted myself to talk. You invited me up there. I can't read fucking minds, all right? And I remember you didn't even bother to say anything like it's too loud. That's your fault for not telling me. What am I supposed to do? I don't read minds. But I did jump off the panel and just leave because I found it rude that you kept muting somebody you invited up. That's rude as fuck. Rude as fuck. I'm in, I'm entitled to the small breaks I get walking on the beach. It's actually one of the only things I look forward to where it's not about a health problem in my house. So no, I don't apologize for that either. I'm going to the beach right now when I'm done with this, as a matter of fact. I get to go like once a week, sometimes a little more. You know, we have to take turns in my house. You have the ability to communicate that it was too loud and you didn't. So don't complain about petty stuff weeks later, like a friggin' dish or a rock. That is fucked up. That's my opinion. I'm a little pissy because I'm in pain today. Sorry about that. Um, but to keep playing along like you're my friend and coming on my beach panel, if I ruined everything, when clearly you were harboring resentment. Clearly I ruined everything that time I tried to catch up on my dishes during a run on live, or maybe it was that time the peaceful waves were crashing on the rocks. Was that the time you got the resentment? Who does that? Then act like people turned on you? You really want to complain about friends on here when you turn on people for hearing a dish or a wave on a panel? You say Constance was right about you? Constance said the mean girls would turn on you and then throw you out. So no, that is wrong. You held resentment, you failed to communicate your thoughts, you let it build up, and then you threw your friends away. Now you'll start over with somebody new. And then to snarkily say, here's your material for a week, now go make some money on your lives. That sounds like you were probably watching my last live, like I said, and saw that I got a few super chats. Sorry that people super chatted me. No. Thank you again, by the way. In the meantime, you go into other channels complaining and starting drama, but you said you wanted out of the drama. Remember, like you always used to say to Jimbo, offend, defend, right, coach? But, you know, like my last lives, this is a response to you. I'm not trying to start with you. I had no plans to. I don't like it. But this is offend, defend. I'm defending myself. You're the one displaying hate, jealousy, and resentment. It literally came out of nowhere overnight. I mean, the truth is, I did want to cut back on the amount of shows, and I was doing with you anyways. I was having trouble getting some of my stuff done, but I thought I was helping somebody, you know, and I'm willing to do that and cut my own self out to help people. I do that all the time, and that's my own problem. That's a me problem, not yours. Am I talking too fast? Am I talking too fast? Anyways, let's continue. You complained about me being late, so now you'll get a response from me on that. How many times did you set a show, for instance, at 11, then you would just go live at 9:15, for example? You call yourself a stickler for time, but you went against your own schedule way too often. That's fine. I just tried to wing it. No biggie. I didn't even harbor resentments like you. I just roll with it. I'm chill like that. I can do that, you know? One thing you should know is many people plan their schedules, and changing it at the last minute is not something you should complain about if you're already involved in a schedule with others. You're in control of your schedule. You can do what you want, of course. I just don't find it fair. You're always changing a schedule plan with others and then complain if they don't hop right to it. Sorry, my life's too complicated for that. You mentioned that you got an email from a Proton email and then insinuated there's only one creator that uses Proton email. That's actually not true. Many people use Proton because it's, you know, has a higher security. There's many troublemakers on YouTube that have emailed other creators and subs in an effort to start drama. I don't know the subject or whatever email you got, but whatever it is, it's not necessarily truth. It doesn't mean it's from Nicolina. Nicolina herself has received emails from mysterious subs and creators. All right. So these people and their emails, I don't know who sends emails all the time to people, but it doesn't mean you should trust any email you get. I don't know nothing about that. No clue. I'm gonna drop the friggin' mother effing link. Am I talking too loud? Am I talking too fast? Hey, Jason. Oh shit! Look at that! Lion Mama with a $5 super chat. I love you. I fucking love you for that. Oh no! I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I mean, I thought about everything I just talked about, and I was only like, I wouldn't even do this. I didn't hold resentments. I didn't care about their show being late. I was just being a friend. I'm just, I feel like it's free if someone's going to complain. It's, doesn't it, isn't it free for me to respond? I'm not even trying to be mean, but you're saying it, so I get to respond to it. I'm not the one that's starting it. I literally was flipping through a channel yesterday. I saw M. Dave's, and I'm like, oh, cool, what's going on there? You know, I thought he was like, I don't really know much about him, but from what I've seen, it seemed like he was kind of like a fair guy. What do I see? The first comment, I'm so glad I fired Sarah. Whatever the comment I posted, the screenshot. Like, seriously, as soon as I got in there, that's not starting drama? That's not starting drama? Oh shit, $10 with a $5 super chat. I just might made my threshold, or I'm close to it, I think. Thank you for that. I love you for that. Well, I didn't even want to sweet Melissa, but it ain't fair to go around lying to people and shit. And people should know and think about. They can think for themselves if it's weird that your friend is mad that you loaded your dishwasher during a live and you immediately stopped, but then they complain about it like a month or two later. That's fucking weird, in my opinion. Why mama with a $2 super sticker? Thank you. I fucking love you for that. I everything made her mad. I think I forgot to do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna scroll up to the other one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll read some comments. Again, I'm gonna drop my link. Anyone want to comment on my commentary? Feel free. Don't matter who you are. Comment on my commentary. That's only some of it. What I could jot down so I could try to stay focused because I'm so fucking ADD. I had to write myself a script. When I was a teenager, I was on too high a dose of Ritalin, I think, and it used to make me tired, so I would throw it away. Sometimes I threw it away, like when I was in a foster home. It made me very tired. It almost made me like have no personality. So I know I could probably use something for focus, but I'm scared the meds making me tired as an adult. Another siren. So no, I haven't gone on ADD meds, but I do like having a lot of ideas. So I feel like if I went on the ADD meds, I would lose some ideas. I like getting a lot of ideas. So I just roll with it. I'm used to it. Fuck, I'm in my mid 40s. I can deal with it. DC with a 99-cent super sticker. I love you for that. I fucking love you for that. Let's see. Make sure nobody's here. I mean, I hope what I'm saying and everything we just talked about seems fair. I mean, I'm trying to be fair about it. I'm just trying to stick to answering to what is said. I'm not gonna say I had resentments or harbored any kind of hatred or anything like that. Even though there were incidents that hurt my feelings, but I'm not. I could have chose to talk to her about it, so I'm not going to use it against her. I have the ability to communicate as an adult. If I wanted to talk to her, I would have. Right? That's what you do. I mean, how many times do people hurt people on here? It's just unreal. But I thought for sure it wouldn't be her. Oh, there was gifted memberships? I'm so sorry. I wish I could see that. Let me see. Does it show up in here? Let me check. Let me see. I'm just trying to see who gifted memberships. Nicolina, thank you for gifting memberships. I fucking love you for that. I can't see it. I apologize. I can't see it. But thank you for that. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what this is about. Chasing Justice. She has come a long way from last week, wanting to give up. I'm happy she has you in case she gets stuck again. I missed something. Let me scroll back up. Sorry about that. I do appreciate that, Nicolina. I think I'm close to I might even get my threshold this month. Okay. Gypsy, stop acting like you have to block us. Not one of us go to your channel or on your panel. No, no one's bothered. I haven't seen any of you bother her. I mean, I can't say for sure. I know I don't. The only thing I did say, the only thing I've said since is when I was scrolling Dave's, only because I happened to be scrolling and literally just in that instant. I mean, it's kind of shocking when you just see somebody say your name the minute you landed in their channel, you know? But, I mean, if that's his right to believe anything, he has um, no background of dealing with me, I guess. Dave, he seems like, I thought, like I said, that he was somebody that was fair. I have no idea what his opinion is of me, and he doesn't know me, so that's his choice if he wants to believe her. I have no idea he does. Nicolina. I would like to hear what anyone has to say if anyone would like to comment on the shit I talked about. I realize it could have sounded bitchy at times, but you know, it's really petty shit to me, I think. And now I'm gonna get it again just for answering as a response. I'm using this as a response, excuse me, offend, defend. Like she used to say to Jimbo all the time. And I know lots of people from Jimbo's channel have had a similar experience. There might even be some in the bushes. Feel free to comment. No judgment. Comment on the subject. I plan on doing the beach right now, Mermaid. I was just about to go because I have a free block of time and it's very peaceful. But Nicolina's running a communism, so that might make me. Am I a communist now? Oh, we got a guest. We got a guest. Yes, it's Demon Leaner.
Demon Lena's here.
The communist.
I just want to make sure everyone knows I'm running a communism, and I don't know what that means, but I'm running one.
Oh, oh, I got a $20 super sticker. Mean Girls
Oh,
Unite and Ghost 2. Whispers of Spectralina 777. Thank you. I fucking love you for that.
guess what? Gypsy's gonna see. I saw her last live stream. She had under 20 people in there, and the most awesome chatter was Olive Sky.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Listen, you have to understand that Gypsy is right where she belongs. Nobody supports her from White Rabbits, from speakeasies. She's a joke. Um, she really is a joke. Now that you're not on our panel, I'll listen to when she goes live and I'm like, holy fuck, this bitch is all over the place. She required you as a co-host in order to keep the ebb and flow of the live stream. But you know, you didn't laugh. You didn't laugh on cue, Sarah. How dare you?
I didn't read minds enough, so I do apologize for not reading the minds, I guess. What can you do? I thought we were all having a good time as friends, so and I did a lot of that just to support her, to help her feel confident. And that's what's the killer here, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the times I could have been making things to sell or whatever, or working on my own, but I was truly believing I was helping someone and they appreciated me.
Look at Katie's
Oh,
comment. Nick
okay.
Jong-un, leader of North Korea.
I wish I could change your name on my phone right now, but I can't. You gotta do that.
I
Oh,
have
I
I
gotta.
have I have some sad updates.
Oh,
Speakeasy. Ooh, Holly Dolly.
Holly Dolly coming in with a 10. Nobody could ask. Oh, where'd it go? Ask for a better friend than you, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Holly Dolly. I fucking love you for that. And I did miss another one. Let me scroll up. I don't want to forget Lion Mama's $2 for communism. I fucking love you for that.
Communism rules. Speakeasy is now making his way into the pediatric true crime division of YouTube. His
Oh.
live stream tonight is about Maya Kowalski. So he is heading straight into the tragedy pimpery zone, which we knew
Mm.
he would end up last night. His live stream could not he didn't get over like 120 in chat. It was so boring, they ended up defaulting to discussing Disney movies. I did make you send that. Thank you. Communism works, Sarah. It's very profitable over here, mean girl.
I'm so sorry. Oh, my lord. Oppositional coming in with a $10 super sticker. Nicolina made me send this. I love you for that. I fucking love you. Oh,
You
this
got
is going to cause some deep-seated resentment.
well, Gypsy can seethe more because no one's gonna give her a fucking penny. She's boring as fuck. They're using her. She thought she was gonna hit the jackpot of the Nicolina effect, and it just didn't fucking work. It didn't work. It actually backfired on her.
Hmm.
So you are
It's just
better
that there
off.
are people though that have already like in Jimbo's community they've dealt with this. You know what I mean? So they know that's why it didn't work over there. You know what I mean? When she did try to go back in that
Well, Jimbo
section.
Jimbo has called out Gypsy quite a bit in the last 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And I know that they did previously, but because sorry, Jimbo, but you guys are pretty malignant over there. So we didn't believe you before about Gypsy. We just thought you were being bullies, but I have to give it to Jimbo. Uh, they were right about her. Like
Yeah.
1900% correct.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, she's Rabbit can't get any fucking views unless she's talking about the Mean Girls. Easy can't get views unless he's talking about the Mean Girls. So this is where we need to understand that we are many, but we are one, and we are communism, Gypsy.
Communist rule. Communist rule. Oh Lord. I
Oh,
just can't believe
Sarah,
the
you
heart.
missed it. You missed it.
What?
Now Easy's crew is using AI on
Oh
people's
Lord.
voices. So I want them, any of them in the bushes, we're going to fight AI with that AI. So just beware because Pendar has the whole AI package.
I don't know
She
much
pays
about
for
that
it.
shit. I need a lesson on that.
Oh no, she pays for it. You want some AI bullshit being said in your voice? We're going to do the same thing. I shared it in the Mean Girls chat what Rude Mudcrab created a channel called Rudimentary Thoughts, and they are. Do you want? Can I play it?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I need to learn about this stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy because they've taken some of my voice clips of mine, but then they utilized. Hold on.
Didn't that happen in Ernie's channel a long time ago?
Well,
I
no,
feel like it.
Ernie explained that it could be done, and he never
Okay.
used it. That BK was trying to talk him into doing it with my voice and Rap's voice, and allegedly Ernie said, "We're not going to do that."
Hmm.
I got to scroll through
Oh, it's no problem.
my
I'm
notification.
just like, I mean, I could have just not said anything. I mean, some of it might sound petty. It was just so petty not to comment. Like a dish in my dishwasher because I was trying to catch up on,
I'm
because it
gonna
was a
mute.
run on live.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
mute for a
lord.
second.
Yeah,
Hold
go
on.
ahead. So, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't come out here, like I said, trying to be mean. I'm just um, commenting. I'm replying. It's a response video, I guess you could say. And I know some people might be lurking or whatever, and I wish the heck you would say what you think. I'd like to hear others' opinions on it so I can respond to those, but come on out of the bushes. I know you comment on my posts and everything. Now would be your chance. Talk things out. I know easy if you're listening, you made a couple comments on my posts. I didn't look at the last one. There's probably no point, but there's things you don't know about A lot of things you don't know about. You made a comment, that you would see me when I go over there. I was over there. You told us to leave or we had to pay super chats. I did think you were cool at first, but you literally said we had to pay to comment, so, you know, and some other things. I'm just here to defend myself. I'm defending till the end. But to say, that you don't want any drama and you left the drama of Nicoliner, but then if you jump right back into it or you're talking about people in the chat, you're going around saying, I'm talking shit. This is a fucking response video, yo. I took notes to your comments so I could stay on task with my ADD because it's so raging. You know?
All right, are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm just filling the space. Thank you, Anissa. So the hell are you? I appreciate that.
So I didn't have to watch my grandkids today. Their plans were canceled, but I still
Oh,
went there. No. My husband was laughing because he couldn't be there. My granddaughter wanted my phone, and I shared them in the Mean Girls chat. And she was just cracking the heck up with the Snapchat filters.
oh
It was
yeah.
so funny. So, all right, I'm going to share this. It's titled Pigolina Eats. All right, ready?
Yep, Pigolina eats. Not hearing it. Not hearing it yet.
Can you hear it?
No,
It
they
says
might
I'm
hear
in.
it.
All right, can you add my other?
Let's see.
Check
How do I
check
do that?
add that.
Back chat. Okay. There you
Okay.
go.
All right. Let's.
Oh, I haven't done
Okay,
that before.
so according to serving suggestions, I'm a family of four, and I really don't know how to cope with finding that out. It's a lot to deal with right now. I've had a lot on my plate lately, and apparently, the secret to losing weight is for me to have less on my plate. So I think it's time I start looking into diets. Frank really wants me to slim down a bit because even though we have a king size bed, there's never any room in it for him. My excess kind of always just muffin tops over the sides and he pulls out a roll to sleep. Anyway,
Oh my
this is
God.
just a quick update for my not lean mean girls. Time to go attack a child or two. I'll be back after third dessert. Okay, so yeah. So they're using AI and they are using parts of they've spliced some of my actual voice out of some live streams. It was someone from Speakeasies because he played it last night.
That's so weird. To take the
That's
time to.
nothing I've ever said, ever. Because my one, we don't have a king size bed. Two, my husband has never shamed me for the weight gain that I've put on in the almost 10 years that we have been together. So they are now using AI to make shit up. So we'll fight AI with AI, dude.
So they take little clips. Somebody actually takes the time to listen and find all the words that they need and they splice them all
Look at
together.
what Pindar's saying. You can train an AI program to sound like a person.
Oh, okay.
We've
I
done
didn't
it.
realize.
Pendar's done it before to give us examples in the Mean Girls chat. Thank you, the Shannon.
Thank you,
People are
Shannon. And
not like,
JP Flop, I did want to give you the thank you for that $10 super sticker. I fucking love you for that. And F Gypsy, love you, Sarah. Communism for the win. Oh,
that
oh
is
shit.
Rude Crab's channel. That's the one that I think porn bombed Pendar last night. It sounded like him, anyways.
Wow. Chaotic. I, I, I can't do it. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Chaotic. I fucking fucking love you for that. It says, all right, I'm required to read this. Don't worry, I'll pay Sarah to make good soaps that stay true to color. Now, Gypsy, send her all the supplies for craft she needs for projects. Chaotic
Let
can explain the
hey,
soap thing if she wants.
Trader says, let's not fight fire with fire on this one. Let them ruin all they've ever, and I can't see it anymore.
Ruin all they've ever shown. I will not be using AI clips.
Yeah, but what do we do? Like, I mean, if they can make that up, what else can they create to make sound like me or any of us?
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
Shannon, by the way, I loved your live last night. Man,
I did too. I
that's
woke up
crazy.
right in time for her live stream.
Well, I listened to it while I was furiously scribbling my notes so I could stay on task with my raging ADD, you know, because I'm so ADD. But you know, when you said something about needing any kind of meds, it was called gaslighting, but then it happens to me. So is that gaslighting to me? Am I required to go to a psych doctor? I don't know. I just deal with
Well,
it.
I want you to know that you were used, abused, thrown away because Gypsy thought the Nicolina effect would have worked on her channel. And in fact, it has killed her channel, which I'm happy to report because you know what, Sarah, you deserve to have your own freedom here on the internet.
Mhm.
You deserve to be able to build your channel, and Gypsy just wouldn't allow that. So everything that Gypsy has accused any of us of doing, she's projecting. And
Yeah, it does seem
now
like
you
that.
have time to build your channel and you're not held hostage by a mentally ill, delusional female. Period.
I tend to gravitate towards that, and that's one of my own problems to work on because I do want to feel like fix people, or I go for the underdog a lot, you know, and I do it to myself, you know what I mean? But I really was there for her, and I
I
don't know
know.
why she would say all these things. I didn't have resentment and stuff, and she was often really mean to me. She All of this, like I said, would have been simple communication, and that's not my fault. You didn't communicate it. I cannot read minds. That's why I had to get it out. What I said today, I wasn't trying to be mean about it, but if you're gonna go there, I have a right to respond. You know?
I do. All right, I'm going to drop down and get back to chat.
Okay,
Okay.
I
All
appreciate
right.
that. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you for
honey.
coming up. Bye. Now let's see. I would have been fine with that. You know, it was hard. I just thought I was supporting and helping. It was hard to manage, and I was going to. I started thinking maybe it would be good. You know, like maybe I'll talk to her about doing a couple a week or something. You know, just because it was getting hard for me to figure out things. But I was willing to sacrifice that for a friend. So it's not like something I'm going to complain about because that was my choice. You know, I didn't bring it up. I hadn't got to it yet, but because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So I often will put others' feelings before mine. That's my own problem too. That's something I have to work on. That's a me thing. So I'm not going to blame you for that. I'm not going to blame you for all the stuff. I'll take responsibility for my own. But I did think that, you know, I should talk to her about that and maybe cut down a little bit. Didn't want to make her mad or upset. I thought it might, but maybe in hindsight that would have been better, and maybe this wouldn't have happened. But then again, it didn't seem like something I did that triggered it. It seemed like she admitted the next day she was mad at Nicolina and something Nicolina did, but then she just I guess chose to throw it all away due to association. It seems, but I could look at it that way. But then when I you know think about and review the notes that I took, it seemed like there was a lot of resentment there. It sounded like jealousy and resentment, and I can't help that. I didn't mean for that. I didn't have that against you. Like I said, I was on, you know, phone calls, and I thought I supported you through a lot. I liked Stedman a lot, her husband. I just don't understand it. I genuinely wanted to help her. I thought she was happy. We always all joked around. She got good feedback. People were so supportive here. She always would say, even the week she left, that she wished we started in this side of the community because she's never been so supported. So then when you hear the other stuff, it makes you feel crazy. Your head spin. like you just said, you felt so supported with everybody here, and you wanted to start. I heard that comment many a time too. It's not just she didn't say it just once. That link you sure. That one episode where let me just put the link in the chat. I'll call it episode where Paloma came up and everybody let out their feelings and talked about their grief and everything. Nicolina said that was one of the best. The feedback she gave you that was one of the best lives she's been on, and everybody felt like that. You know, people were pouring their heart out, their emotions. That was real. That was real. That was raw emotion. It was truth. None of that was fake. I mean, the feedback was great. It was powerful. That was a powerful show. And to think that you had resentment the whole time and you were angry, because that felt real to me. I thought you were happy and oh, sorry, I got somebody in the back. What's up, Lily?
Hello. Can you hear me
Crazy
okay?
stuff. Crazy stuff. I hear you good. Yep. How you doing?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
Great. Oh, what is this? Oh my God. Before you start, Yoga Beer says everyone earns in the hospital. Diane, his sister, made a post on her Facebook wall. I just want to say I stayed up way too late taking notes. I looked at the clock and was like, oh my God, it's 2. Because I have an alarm that goes off. I have to do, I get up early every morning. Anyways,
Mhm.
as soon as I was going to bed, I noticed that Ernie was going live, and I couldn't stay up because I can't be up that late. I put it in the chat that he was going live. So I don't know what his live was about, if he posted about anything. It said something about being in New York scenery. That was his title. That's all I saw. And now Yoga Bear says that. So I don't know. And if anybody knows anything about that, there was a live. I saw him go live, unless it just ended.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
he must
anything
have,
about Ernie.
he must have deleted it. But anyways, I was just curious.
I'm sure somebody
Back
in
to the
chat knows.
subject. Yeah. It's just very weird. The death thing happens a lot. He's got like 9 lives, like a cat, like a real cat.
Right. I just wanted to come up and tell you that because I know you're going to get backlash because you got backlash when you started speaking out for yourself. Don't second
Yeah,
guess
and,
your
and it's just a
don't second guess your
response.
intuition
Yeah,
because you've shown a lot of growth and you're doing an amazing job.
I appreciate that, and I probably think I will, and then I'm probably gonna get bashed. But like when I look at that's why I tried to do it fair and take notes. I mean, yeah, I was a little grouchy on some of these things, but why wouldn't I be? I thought I had a friend that we had with love,
Exactly.
like, and then when you
And you
get
know
thrown
what?
away again,
Don't go looking for it. Out of sight, out of
yeah.
mind. If you don't see what she's saying, then it don't matter.
It wouldn't. I shouldn't have listened, but you feel compelled to respond because you
I
got,
understand.
she has like these people in her chat that I don't know. Like for instance, I saw on the screen she was pinning somebody named Frankie. I know a lot of you have experience with that person. I don't. So somebody like that person listens to her and they might just believe it if they're not somebody that looks into both sides like I do. I try to hear both sides of things before I make a judgment or
No,
anything, so
I
it's fair.
understand.
But not
I've
everybody
had
does that, so it's kind of messed up.
right. I've had many of people judge me just because I was a mod for somebody.
Right.
So you
Yeah,
just
that's
sometimes
true.
you have to let it go,
Yes,
Just
you're right about that.
and it's hard to do. I understand because I'm the same way because I don't want people attacking my character because I'm not a bad person. There's people out there right now saying bad things about me,
That's
but
true.
you got to know your heart, know your intentions, and know your truth. And if you're the only one that knows your truth, at least you know it.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So,
It just sucks to hear all this weird resentment shit that you didn't know about because it was failed communication. A simple communication would
right,
have fixed a lot of the thing, and that's why I wanted to write it down so I didn't forget. But
right.
I'm not a mind reader, so a lot of this was about mind reading, I guess, and I can't do that. I'm not a true psychic.
Well, and she needs to make sure that everybody understands that she put herself in that situation because when that whole situation happened that day, she jumped immediately to defense and nobody
Mm-hmm.
said anything bad about either one of you. And she just
Right.
jumped in and was like defending and defending. And then she gets mad and was like, well, why don't you go talk to the person that had them up on panel? Well, that was addressed to everybody. It wasn't just addressed to one person. It was addressed to everybody. And she jumped to defend. So she put herself in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody brought it to her.
And what a lot of people don't know is it was already discussed in the chat that,
Right.
everybody felt like that person should be iced out.
Right.
And I went ahead and did it. I didn't, this is something maybe I missed or something. I was kind of new to it too, so I wasn't. I'm somebody that when I turn it on, I just see what the last couple comments are because I feel like I won't ever catch up. I
Right.
don't really. I'm not somebody that scrolls back, so I kind of I missed that
Well,
conversation. So that
you had reason too. You said your kid had been talked about, so that's understanding.
right,
If
right, right,
if a child is spoke on, then yeah, we're gonna defend them.
right, right. Yep. And I've been had some serious health issues this week with him, so I was absent for a lot of stuff too.
Right.
So he's always going to come first. So that's why
And
it was a struggle with this.
yes, and he should.
Right.
So,
And a lot
well,
of people don't understand how that kind of a household works. And if you're
right,
if your kids are good and healthy, don't take it for granted because
right,
you want to. I mean, I know there's always, like I've said before, there's always somebody sicker, but sometimes I'm in hell and I mask it and don't show it on here, but I have to live with fight some struggles, and it ain't fair that the things that I have to witness, and it's very sad, but there's always somebody with worse problems. So, like I've
right.
said before.
But even if there is, even yes, there is always going to be somebody that's more sick or something
Mhm.
else is worse. But you can't invalidate yourself or what you're going through because there are others out there that are worse. You know, that's not something you can control or any of us can
Mhm.
control. So, I mean, you
Yeah.
can't invalidate your feelings and what you're going through.
Did somebody get a timeout? Hi Rosie. Hi Gamer Girl. Thank you, Lee Marie. So we did
But
have our video last night. Appreciate
I
it.
just wanted to come up and tell you, don't doubt yourself. Um, don't let anybody make you doubt yourself. Stand on what you believe and what you feel.
Hmm. But I
So,
just wanted to derend. I'm just derending myself.
well, you did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna drop back down in chat.
I
Sorry, I got tongue tied.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Now let me see here. Was there? Thank you, your boy, Roy boy. That's almost like a tongue twister when I go to say it every time. Did somebody say anything in here, or was that a different chat? I generally let me see. Yeah, I know Chaotic can't really talk because she's got some voice problems. Because I know you would have some things to say. I do wish you could, and I understand. That's okay. There'll be other times. I know. Thank you for helping me last night with text and everything. When I was listening to Shannon last night, I was furiously scribbling these notes. And like I said, I looked down at the clock and it's like 2 in the morning. I'm like, geez. So I might have been talking too fast, but that was 9 pages. 9 pages in my notebook on just a couple things. And I think there was more things in there. I just wanted to stay focused on these things because I just can't believe somebody would have resentment over me putting a dish in my dishwasher or the beach lives. Like I said, I tried to be so considerate to your sound, everybody. If you're in here and it was too noisy, I always tried to say, ask you guys many times, is it too loud? Is it too loud? I feel like I do that every time I go to the beach. Um, so my bad if it was loud. I guess if you just simply told me, it would have been no problem. Like I said, I can't read minds, but I did try to ask. Yeah, she's right about that. It's all good. Oh, Lord. I generally like anyone that wants to talk unless there's a problem, because, I mean, I think it would be cool if some people actually chatted that were in the bushes, just so some things could be, if it could be a spot to work anything out, if there's any hope at anything. Or even if they have shit to say, I don't mind, but if you got timed out, I can't see who you were, and I'm sorry. And, yeah. And thanks, Rosie. Yeah, I had to get off my chest. Chaotic. I wish you had a voice. Let's see. Can you fill me in briefly? I missed it. I think it probably would be better if you had time to rewatch because I had actually several pages of notes so I could stay on subject because I have such a ADD problem. JP Fluff says, I understand mental health issues. I work with a lot of that, but it's not an excuse for bad, mean behavior. I think Gypsy needs to take a look in the mirror. That's what JP Fluff says. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us do have different problems, and I wouldn't judge for that. But since, I mean, when your own stuff is attacked, you're going to naturally feel compelled to respond, right? Especially if you are just scrolling through a chat that you're not that familiar and you just kind of checking out. Like I said, I'm thinking, I think this guy's kind of fair. I don't really know him, Dave. But now he probably wouldn't give me a chance just because the thing she was saying, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people just rely on what their chat says. I'm not saying he does, but a lot of people do. And like, like I said, Easy was commenting on my post earlier, but it's like, are you listening now, Easy? Did you hear anything I said? This would be the time to comment. Or any other bushwatchers. There was a couple other people commenting. I know for a fact, like I said, this is happened to Jimbo's community, but when I was there, I felt bad and felt like I was helping someone, I felt bad for her. But it now would appear the feelings were not reciprocated. Resentments were held, as my title goes. Take two. Sweet Melissa says, oh, this coffee's crappy. They did not stir my caramel swirl. I can't even taste it. But I will not throw it in their face. See, let's see. Be careful. Look what Jimbo and Easy did to Connie. And she trusts them. I'm not aware of any issue with Constance and them. It's just I don't see a lot of it, except for clips sometimes, because I don't see their channels, or unless it's a subject someone's talking about. JP Fluff says she calls him Simp Dave. I don't have any use for him. I just don't have much experience with him, so I wouldn't cast any feelings or judgment, you know what I mean, unless I had more experience with him. Yeah, I'm not going to TM my coffee. I'm not going to TM my coffee. I can't imagine that. I just shake the shit myself. I'm shaking it right now. What the fuck? Who does that? Okay, yes. Some Beach. Some Beach says, so what Easy said is basically that Gypsy's seen the truth, and you will too, so we will see you at the place like his place like she is. But the thing is, just the same week, she was talking about him for a long time, negative things, so it's just all forgotten. Because it fits into the narrative of another Nicolina hater, right? Anyone that leaves Nicolina will be taken under the wing because that's just one more person to fit the narrative. Nicolina's bad. Without all the other information, without even thinking about everything I just talked about, it's just, oh, come here, you hate Nicolina. That fits your agenda, right? That's kind of the way I see it. It's like another body for their mental war, I guess. I like my coffee shaken. I just shake it around. The cups suck. They leak. But hey, why would I ask someone to stir my coffee? That's so weird. Wait, what did Darcy say? Let me see. What my damn it Darcy say? Gotta scroll back a little bit. Yeah, that happened a lot, JP. But I let it slide, the snapping and stuff. Some of them were probably not okay, but like, I think I gave, some people have said you treat her with kid gloves, and I think I did at times. But like she said yesterday, she will not treat me with kid gloves. I've had Can you hear me? How about now? Jay Lacrosse. Jay Lacrosse, can you hear me? Let me see. Ah, there we go. The earbuds are dead. Turtle crash. Jay Lacrosse. How about now? 10-4? 10-4, testing. I had to switch my earbuds. Can you hear me? I lost my train of thought. I rebuke you, demons in my phone. Rebuke you. Good for now? Perhaps my other earbud died. I just wear one earbud at a time. Okay, now I gotta go back and think about what the hell I was talking about. Okay, I'm just trying to kill some time, but I lost what I was talking about. Let's see. Jayla Christ. I lost my train of thought. I'll read a few more comments. Thank you for rebuking the demons. Damn demons of the Jayla Christ in my phone. Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends. I didn't know that. She fixed my phone. Oh, Grandma. Shower count. Oh, hell. I'm fired. I'm fired again. Jay Lacrosse. I'm fired. I keep getting fired. Where the hell is Rap? I haven't seen Rap around. Anyone seen Rap? I need Rap or my Appalachian. Oh, hell. Maybe I should end it. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to make a video and I'm going to roll around in the rocks and do some rock sand angels. I'm going to make them really loud. Some video clips. I looked for him last night in Prayer Gardens. I didn't see him. Oh, that's good, as long as he's around. I rebuke Miss Daisy. She may not eat Rap. Karaoke? Where y'all do karaoke? I just like watching it sometimes. Who was doing karaoke? I only know of two people that do the karaoke. Dazed and I think Dave does them, right? I mean, I've seen it in his titles, but I haven't gone to any of them. I play instruments, but I don't sing. It's not my forte. I have other skills. I just wanted to make sure he's okay. I haven't seen him around much, but maybe he's busy. Oh, you did karaoke. Actually, Pendar, I think I got confused last night. I think. Oh, sound check, sound check. Check, check, check. I saw that you were live with that title, I think, and when I went to it, the live was gone. I must actually cross paths with you when you got a porn bomb, I think. I heard you got a porn bomb anyways. I wonder if it was that nasty, hairy guy with the dark hair that was on Gypsies. There's another one with red hair that goes around, dropping his weenie out. Keep your wieners in your pants, dudes. We don't want to see your old wieners. I know we got some ghost action later. 4:15, I believe. Weekly Gyno News. Don't forget, 4:15, 1 hour. Should be a good show this week. I think I had some clips. Actually, I meant to get Peachy the clip about the communism if she wanted it, but probably too late. They probably already edited stuff. But I got the communist clip if you ever need it. You know. I do think Nicolina should change her name. Something with communism. That's appropriate. Who porn bombs karaoke? I can't remember if I've had a wanker on mine yet. I know we had one on Gypsies a few times. There's a serial porn bomber. Well, let's see. Oh, okay, I remember X Boots. That I think I've seen him on Anissa's doing some of the singing. Anissa, do you still do karaoke? I was trying to catch up. I noticed Traders was live last night, but I had to, go to bed. But I watched some of that. That was pretty funny. She was streaming Jenna. If anyone wants to watch that, I watch it just to listen to Traders giggle because it makes me laugh. All that giggling cracks me the fuck up. Okay, I got that. The pic I sent you. Now you got me interested in the picture. Okay, so Pendar had some amazing singers. Okay, you haven't in a while. I do like your fun lives with Traders though. Sometimes I watch them the next morning when I'm having coffee because I can't stay up as late as many people. Yes, make sure to stop to your weekly Gano. That's right. If y'all want to share any links, feel free. If there's no one else that want to come up or we got nothing else to talk about, I might head out to the beach and go make some noise, roll around in the rocks. It's a little chilly today. Yeah, just her laugh makes me laugh. Yeah, I saw the clock at 2 and I was like, oh hell, I can't be up this late. I was still taking my notes. I cannot be doing that. I used to be a 5:30 riser. Nope. YouTube photo officially changed, Katie. Can't see it yet. I'm gonna go play with my rocks, chasing justice. I'm gonna make a lot of noise. I'm gonna do rock angels. Yeah, I'm hoping to film some footage for a video. Because I know I still have to do a Ninja Star videos with the scallop shells. Because Ernie said that I use the shells in my beach as weapons. So, that's coming too. Now I have a lot of time for video editing. And supposedly making stuff for everyone else. Like I said, even though I just was testing a product. By the way, that video I did with the Mean Girls logo, I simply took my one of my cutting machines and made a stencil. So I basically can take anything, make a stencil, and you put that cream on it. You let it sit for a few minutes, and then you just take the stencil off, and it burns it in wood. So I was just testing the product, and it worked really good. It's got a lot of possibilities. I was thinking cutting boards, really so many things, plaques, all kind of possibilities for making presents and gifts for people. Let's see what Chase and Justice said. Oh, she had one this morning. Oh, she must have been reacting to Nicolina's live. The problem is they always get deleted, and she thinks they're gone forever, and they're not. I bet somebody else got it, and I would like to see that. I'm so sorry I missed it. Oh, Nicolina saw the video too. I'm sure it's deleted, right? Oh, thank you, Holly Dolly. Yeah, I just wanted to. It was just me trying the product. I wasn't making anything for any other creator. It's simply, like I said earlier, it was simply the fact that the picture was there and in the right format. For my cutting machines and the programs I use, I need a SVG or a PNG format, and the Mean Girls logo happened to be a PNG. That's all it was. I didn't make anything for anyone. I was just testing it and thought, wow, this has a lot of possibilities. That's it. I mean, I got accused of making things for other creators just because I was testing it with the Mean Girls logo. I just thought it would be cool. My lord. But 'tis the season where I usually do start trying to get things to make. Like I said, I try to utilize my skills and make things and sell them near Christmas because that's how I will spoil my child because he deserves it. And that's my choice. That's one time a year that really brings me joy and happiness that with all the other stuff I deal with, just, you know, to be able to be a Santa Claus forever, it's it's worth it, you know. It's takes away all the pressures of everything else that day to, you know, see him happy and joyful and opening his stuff, and that's it's like a little gift to me that I get to watch and see the joy, you know. Ah, Nicolina, thank you for the $5 super chat. Join my Nick and Jong communism now. Join. Drop the link. Join the Communist Party. We do fun shit in the communism. We are all communists. Ah, I can't take it. Thank you, everybody. Did I miss the soup? Did I miss that from DC? Oh no, I got that one earlier. Okay. I really appreciate that you all did that. I mean, all jokes aside, I think I did make my threshold now. I don't know how that works, but I do appreciate you. If does anyone else have any commentary or response they'd like to say? I'm sure my videos don't get twisted. Once again, I'm just saying, it's not something I would have done, except it's just for a response. I'm not coming off as the antagonist here. I'm just simply responding. If you take it that way, I can't help it. But this whole cycle is going to keep going. The more, you know, every time there's a response, I mean, or you start something, I'm going to have the option to respond to it. That's all I'm doing. So I know it's going to come across as mean or twisted, but some people will understand where I'm coming from, and that's okay. Yeah, I mean, those who know, and that's the truth. If you missed it, if you came in late, I was doing a response live to, you know, Gypsy said a bunch of things yesterday in her live, and I'm just responding. I took down a lot of notes and read through them already, so I don't want to read them again. But feel free to watch that if you want to know what's going on. Chase and Justice has an upcoming mayhem sandwich stream. I did see that. We shall join you there. These comments. Well, with that, I guess I'll end it. If no one else has anything to say or comment, I'm going to head out to the beach. I'll check out some of my gyno there. Yes, thank you, Lily. Again, I can't say enough. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm saying it so many times because I know some people in different communities are going to twist it, but it's just, if you know me, you know that's not my way, and I know it doesn't matter, but I do try to stress it. It didn't have to be this way. It could have just been communication. I could have still been friendly with you. You could have just told me. That's what it's all about. Communication wasn't had, and that's resentments were had, hence the title. Some people have suggested jealousy. That's their observations. I can't help it. It is what it is, right? Go kick rocks. I am going to go kick rocks. There's a video upcoming of me kicking rocks. I have a good time, too. You know, when I do that, it's like there's no other thoughts of worry and stress about all the other stuff. That's why I go there. It resets me for the week when I get to go there. You know that? I'm not thinking about anything else in that time about what I'm looking for. It is good for the soul to go take a walk on the beach by yourself. Think, don't think. Collect things in nature. Look at the beauty. I'm fortunate to live where I live, I guess, you know, that I get to see this. And sometimes I like to share it with others that don't get to live near a beach. You know, it is what it is. Water is loud sometimes. That's nature. Thank you. Appreciate that, Nicolina. I appreciate that too. It's been really hard this week. I mean, I've been used to it for years, but like I said, if you have healthy kids, don't take it for granted. It's the simplest thing, you know. Just, be grateful, be happy, because you never know when things can happen, sicknesses occur, and it could be very hard. It can put you in a dark place. I have been before because of it, and feeling like there's no one to talk about it with, and I do keep a lot of it to myself, but it's not always easy. When there's something wrong with your kid, you wish that you could just take it all away, you know? But that's why I do it, and that's why it's important for me. That's why I do that, you know? Like I said, soul, it's good for the soul. There's beauty to be found all around you in nature. She's got small. Oh, you're on the bayou? I'd be afraid of, I think, in the bayou, but hello, Jessica Lynn. I'm just about finishing up, but the live was kind of a response video to accusations and resentments that were had towards me that I didn't know about. So I felt compelled to do the live. As that person said, go do a live, have material for a week, and go make you some money. And it looks like it happened. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the material. Chaotic says someone needs a reality check and to learn what it's like to be a good friend, an actual friend, and learn to enjoy life instead of looking for fulfillment on YouTube. That is actually very good advice. And I will say this, Chaotic has been a great friend on YouTube to me and helped me a lot. Chaotic knows how to be a friend. A good ass friend. JP. See, I like just sitting here and talking to you. We got nothing going on, but I should end it, right? I just keep scrolling and seeing more comments to talk about. Well, thank you, the Chaotic. I appreciate that. Hell, you and I get talking sometimes, and I look at the clock, and I'm like, oh my lord. We don't even notice the time. We get so, so in conversation. And you know what? Maybe there was jealousy there. I don't know, but I can separate friendships and stuff. I don't know why others get jealous and stuff. I don't know, you know? Yes, she is, Grandma. Grandma knows. Ride or die. Well, you know what? Maybe I didn't pick up on that, sweet Melissa, because I'm not thinking that way myself. You know what I mean? I'm not going around feeling jealous. I see each gifts and appreciate uh, the different skills people around here have. I do enjoy that. We have people that are musicians, artists, all different kinds. Everybody has different skills. Some people do research good. They're into crime. Some of it's knowledge. Some people have knowledge. Some people have interest in jobs. I just see it for what it is, you know? I don't feel jealous of it. I'm fortunate to meet people on here, I guess I could say. That's how I feel. I think it's cool. It's helped me connect. Like I said, I've had my own uh, darkness and my, getting my brain and stuff like that. And some of us are just looking for a social outlet or, to chat with people. Let's see. NBC. Oh, is something wrong is this about the attack, MS? Let me see. Yeah, let's see. You okay, MS? NBC. Is this something on the news that's bad? Is that what you mean? I'll just wait for that before it closes up. Want to make sure everything's okay. Mush, mush, mush. Thank you, Grandma Watches. A lot of it I taught myself when I was a kid as an escape. You know, I used to, back in the day, we didn't have like the internet, you know. I used to ride my bike to the library and I'd take out every single book every single week to learn how to do every single thing because I wanted to learn how to do all the things. I made a lot of crappy things to get to learn, give myself the skills. I taught myself how to, because I had that drive to need to know how this was created, how that sweater is made. You know, so I started as a child and it was very hard sometimes without a teacher, but I made myself do it and I learned it. And I have entered a lot of things in many different categories in the fair. So a lot of those pictures on my intro, that's all things I entered in my local fair. You know, the sewing beadwork, the dress that I crocheted. I used to crochet a lot of dolls and knit sweaters, knit everything. My favorite all those babies in my intro, all those little babies, those are costumes I made for a photographer. I used to make all her costumes, like that little mermaid suit and everything. So she would, you know, tell me what to make, I would make it, and then so you know, she put it on her website and everything. So I haven't heard from her in a while, but yeah, I think I got a little too busy for it. But yeah, I had fun making her costumes. I love seeing, you know, when people do those baby photo shoots. They're so cute. When my kids were little, it wasn't really a popular thing, or I probably would have done that too. Yes, Grandma Watches. Those were the days. I mean, I can't imagine like having the resources of YouTube at your fingertips when I was a child, because you know I had to learn the hard way and or the old way or a different, let's say a different way with the books, how to learn all this stuff that I taught myself. And now I could have just right now flip on YouTube and learn how to do something. You know, I still do. I'm constantly got that desire for more knowledge. You know, I always want to learn how to do this, this, and that. You know, kind of like that product I was testing the other day. I said, oh, I gotta try that. You know. It's never ending for me. I need to try it all. I need to know how to do it all. Now that's my brain. That's right. Okay, let's see. MS is fine. Let me see. Okay, MS didn't respond. MS, if you're listening, are you okay? Maybe it's going off in your pocket, but you did spell NBC, so I started wondering if we're supposed to turn on the news. Are we under attack or something? Well, I guess I'll hit out the music. You can check out pictures if you want of the stuff I've made, entered, whatever. Listen to some music, chat amongst yourself. I am gonna drive to the freezing beach and do some rock angels and make a lot of noise with crashing waves, and I'm gonna play with rocks because it's very stress relieving and therapeutic. And it don't cost $1. It don't cost a dime, not a nickel. It's free. Chaotic. Uh, I loved my shirt last year. I'm gonna wear it I'm gonna start wearing it next month. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone. Thank you for everything. Thanks for listening to my rambles and you know all that shit. Thank you bushwashers for listening. Not being rude, I guess, because you didn't say anything if you're there. If you're there, you're there. Come on out next time if you want. We won't bite you. Let me see. Gotta figure this out. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good day. You never know, there might be a clip later of me in the rocks.
There's a monster under my bed and at my window there's a dragon. I accepted the challenge, it turned me into a savage. I broke a promise to myself again. I don't know why I am so vulnerable. They try to help, but I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable. Both my feet planted when most people would've panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged. I'm not afraid of the boogeyman. Instead, I look at him like he's a friend. There's not a monster out there in the world that's scarier than the one that's within. There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
Not to say this, no, but I'm hated so. My religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow. When I spray this flow, I created mo. Creatures are like when I heat up the mic, I'm a breed of the night, but I'm tainted though. By the darkness I'm binded, I sparked it and shined it. They find it cause mine is woe. But that they label me a demon seed, wanna disable me to see them bleed, hinder me fatally and see them grieve, no. You would not believe the creature inside me if you deceive Khalifa's lively. We disagree when people defy me or try to take his. Whatever the fuckery toward them, you don't wanna wake this. You forsake his, what is sacred, then it's over no matter what your faith is. I'm a creature.
There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
Yeah, I managed to get myself in trouble, all of this pain. Yeah, I'm damn in a double dose of liquor's always to blame. If I could keep myself sober, I keep my hands to myself. I take a shot and it's over, that's how I end up in hell. I hope I don't pass it down to my offspring. They get everything from their daddy, feel like I'm addicted to all things. There's no reason to change, gone too far now. And I'm stuck in my ways, back at the bar now. They say I'm a flirt and they right, I ain't perfect, alright. So when I'm thirsty and perking and purposely searching for something that's hurting me so I just can't pack up and go, I just back out of it slow. That's how it go, I like to back out the hole. What next like I don't know. I think they be laughing at me, hands be grabbing at me. Feel like God let it happen to me, dab be blasphemy, and these be a tab naturally. I think I better let it go. Either that or I gotta let it know. And I can't do that.
There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
What are you still doing here? Go have fun. I'm off to kick some rocks. Bye.